Oh, that.
So I had to shave. I had to shave it all off, but I haven't got the crap since.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
good to hear.
I'm
We're
glad.
live.
Oh shit!
Oops. Blue Star ointment, brother. Blue Star
Just
ointment.
Ohio being Ohio. What's up, folks? So I didn't have a chat last week, so I'm sorry. For those of you that didn't watch Stevie's chat last week, I sat in the fucking recliner when I got home from work and just went.
Again, why I won't have one in my home.
I got up around 1 a.m. Well, no, what happened was, so I got up around 1 a.m. and I'm like, oh, it's late. I guess I'll go to bed. So I go to bed. I get up to go to work the next morning. And I'm sitting at a light. And I look at my phone. I go, oh, I got a text. Fucking Stevie texted me. I'm like, oopsies. I was like, oopsies. But anyway, I'm here tonight. And so on the regulars, we got Stevie and Susie woodworking and homesteading tonight.
Who just walked into the living room with a fresh, hot slab of brownies.
Nice.
Listen.
With nuts.
Yes.
Well, of course with nuts, but you don't have nuts in it, it's fucking chocolate cake.
No, I'm gonna give you a fair warning right now. When I get home, I'm gonna get off of here and go eat because I got some chicken and dumplings with mashed potatoes and green beans and coleslaw waiting on my ass.
Wow, nice for you.
Oh, waiting on your ass? That's a big ass.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's where it's going to end up.
That's a big meal.
That's where I don't know. It ended up in my gut. I don't have an ass. I got like a back with a crack in it.
Oh. You get the plumber's crack. All right. So before he goes, we have one. I'm gonna call him 6-shooter because he's got a 6-shooter. But we got Ohio Wolverine, and then we have the other beautiful Miss Tish Bronson.
Hello, everybody.
Stumper, you got a link, kid.
Kid.
Good to see you, kid. Prepper, you want to come on, or are you just coming on to Stevie's chat, not mine? Oh, I did it again? Did I really? Why the fuck did you say something?
That's all right.
It's not all right.
Because they're hoping it goes.
I feel like a fucking zip ahead now.
Can't say that anymore, Mike.
Can't say that.
Can't say what? Zip ahead?
Oh, by the way.
Why can't I say zip ahead?
Because it's a derogatory term towards Southeast Asian people.
No, it's not.
Ooh, cherry flavor.
It is.
For all of my
they are
Asian
no
friends out
longer
there,
allowed in this house.
Uh-oh.
for all of my
Totally
Asian
addicted.
friends out there, I am not in any way, shape, or form making fun of it.
Mike is unaware of what it is. He was under some other.
I've been saying zip ahead since I was old enough to talk. I don't want
Right. It's because she thought it meant something else, but it does. It is a derogatory term.
No, it's like I can't say fucking, and I can't say tranny anymore either. Fuck you, I'm gonna say tranny.
You know what?
I know.
Somebody said something to me other day, and I can't remember what it was. And they're like, "Oh my god, I said something." You know what? It might have been midget. I think it was midget. I said midget, and somebody jumped all over me.
You
and
probably said midget porn. You probably said, I'm watching
I
midget
probably
porn
was like
on
searching
lunch.
midget porn. I probably was, Mike, okay? I probably was. But they're like, they're like, you can't say that anymore. That's worse than the N-word. I'm like, there is no fucking way it's worse than the N-word. And they were like, why not? And I was like, because you just said you can't say midget anymore. And you won't even say the N-word. That's why it's called the N-word. It's so bad, we can't even say it. We have to call it the N-word. It's not like we call the midget the M-word. So no, don't give me that shit that it's worse than the N-word.
Right.
Fucking people, man. And it was a younger girl that said it. probably college age, a little over maybe.
Well,
So that is
But-
that going to go in the dictionary? A whole bunch of new definitions. You got the N word, the M word, the C word.
let me.
The R word. You can't
All
say R.
word.
You can't.
That's why you just say Todd. So
Done.
So
Todd.
let me
Right,
explain you.
so-
Let me. I found out a lot today at work from a
God.
25-year-old. 25-year-old lives in the inner city in Lynn, one of the worst cities in Boston to live, in the state of Massachusetts, I should say, to live. Yeah, I believe he's some kind of Spanish, I think, Puerto Rican, I think. Okay. Says to me, yells down. No, we got radios. Hey, my N word, we're going to break. No, we're going to go have a smoke. Are you coming? I don't answer him. Gets on the radio.
Oh,
Hey, my N word, we're going to go have a smoke. You coming?
now, am I to understand he wasn't saying N word? He was saying the N word.
Correct.
Ooh.
So I don't answer him. Sammy walks over to me. He goes, "Are you deaf?" I go, "No, but I just go by Mike." I go, while we're on the subject, I go, you shouldn't be saying that. I said, then you put it on the radio. What if there's customers in the friggin' showroom? They overhear that, you're going to lose your job. You realize that? No, it's cool. I said, what do you mean it's cool? He says, because I'm Puerto Rican or Spanish, whatever the hell he said he was. He goes, and we're not racist. I go, what? He goes, dude, don't you
Yeah.
know only you?
Ask him how he likes Mexicans.
He goes, only you white people are racist. I go, how old are you? He goes, 25. He goes, that explains a lot. So now we go to have a smoke. And now they got me going, right? And he walks by me and he goes, you know what we need? I go, what do we need? He goes, another 4 years of Obama. And I almost threw up in my mouth. And I went, that explains it all right now. Now I understand. Now I get why you think you can say that word that you shouldn't be saying. And he goes, oh, what? He was great. He was this, he was that. Oh, yeah, really? He was, really? Yeah. He goes, oh, let me guess. You're a Trump guy. As well, I'm a guy that likes good economy. How's that sound? I'm a guy who gets things done. Who likes a guy that gets things done? He's, oh, he built a wall. I goes, right. Now, others talked about doing it. He said, fuck you, I'm going to go do it. And he did it. Okay. I go, he was tired of it. He says he's tired of listening to, oh, what should we do? What should we do? So he went and did something about it.
Yeah.
But that's what men do. He goes, oh, so I probably shouldn't tell you that I also believe that they should defund the police.
Oh no.
I said to him, I go, dude, do you have any fucking hot drugs on you right now?
You know, they do have a
He
word
goes-
for that.
He
It's
goes,
called retard.
He goes, I do. He goes, I do. I go, can you give me some? Because I'm going to need some if I'm going to work here with you.
Calm down before I beat your ass.
I'm like, are you shitting me? I go, kid. He goes, no, you got to understand, you know, when I grow up, the cops suck. They're only out there to, you know, hurt you and bother you and what, take your drugs away from you? And he goes, oh, that's racist. I goes, dude, you tell everybody in the world that you deal drugs. It's not racist. It's fucking fact. He wants to buy a Porsche 911. I go, you making up to buy a Porsche 911? He goes, I got a side job. And I just fucking put my head down. I don't get it. Where are these young fucking people? Are they fucking stupid?
Yeah.
So now here's my question. And people know, I've said it 19 million times. I can't stand double standards, whether they work for me or against me. I hate them.
Yep. It's
They're
right,
gonna
up
do
there,
something.
right up there with hypocrite.
So now, has anybody seen the move? It's not a movie. It's on Hulu, I guess. It's a series. It's called Power.
No.
Well, they throw the N word around in that all the time, right? And I go, and so this black woman says to this black guy who she's about to kill, wrong answer, my N word, and shoots him in the forehead. And I'm like, do you see the problem with this? He goes, no, there's no problem with that. She was mad at him. He owed her. He stole money. She shot him in the head. I said, I get all that. I go, but you don't have to throw in wrong answer, N word. I go, don't you get how wrong that is? He goes, well, what's she supposed to say? Wrong. I says, wrong answer. Shoot him in the forehead. So then I go, let me ask you this. He goes, what? I goes, how about I start? I says, you kept calling me that. You know, he says, yeah. How about I say that to you? He says, you can't. I'm like, we're going to have a long, short relationship, me and you.
Right.
So in other words, he doesn't believe in free speech either.
Well, hey, I work with a guy. He's Puerto Rican, you know, but only by, you know, ancestry or whatever.
Only by injection.
Well, ancestry. Like his family's Puerto Rican, but I mean he's born and raised here and everything. But I told him, we were talking about something. I was like, man, we have a huge PR problem in here. And he's just like, what's going on, man? I was like, huge PR. I was like, he's like, what? Did somebody get in trouble and we're going to be on the news or something? I'm like, no, we got a PR problem. He's like, what the hell? What kind of PR problem? I'm like, a Puerto Rican problem, dude.
But anyway, I'll never understand it. I'll never understand how they can sing it in songs and all that bullshit. And then they had to tell him the you people thing. And they go, you can't say you people. Yes, I can. I goes, if I'm talking to a group of 10 people, 5, 6 people, and I go, you people? Yes, I can. I go, if I say to you, and we're talking about your heritage, and I goes, what's wrong with you fucking people? Then it's bad.
Okay, Ohio, would you make that turn and turn the blinker off, please?
Yeah, I can't. The fucking lights are red. I'm turning left.
Well,
if I was turning right, it'd be a different story. Their Chevrolets have a loud blinker noise, don't they?
So no, Chryslers. My wife's Jeep is like, she'll be on the phone with me, and I'm like, what is that? Oh, that's my blinker. Well, shut the fuck up. I'm telling you. But yeah, I said to him, I goes, dude, you can't be talking to people like that. I says, whatever you do, don't talk to me like that. I says, because I'm the guy that's going to talk to you the exact same way you're talking to me, going to use the exact same words you're using against me. So if you don't like that word being used against you, don't use it on me.
Right.
That was all.
So, hey, real quick, Stevie, it might have annoyed you, but at least I said it might have been annoying and loud, but at least I used the damn thing, unlike you fucks up north.
True. Hey, now.
Yeah.
You guys used turn signal to let me know what lane you came from right when you cut me off.
Oh, hey, speaking of Ohio, tell me if I'm wrong. I was given a Ohio lesson at work the other day from a truck driver from Ohio.
Okay.
So I was telling him about how I paid the DJ at my cousin's wedding to play the Michigan Fight song in Ohio.
Yeah.
And he started laughing his ass off. He goes, you know where that came from? I goes, no, I have no idea. He goes, it's really not. The rivalry between the two states didn't really start with college football.
No, it started over the Battle of Toledo.
He said, yeah, something about Port Toledo or something, and they're fighting over a river and shooting over a river or some bullshit like that. He goes,
yelling.
He goes, I think there was one casualty, and he broke an arm or something. You know, it's something minor. The minor.
You know, there was no casualties actually.
And he's like, he goes, it was so silly. People are like, all right, we got to figure out a different way of doing this bullshit. But yeah, so that's how that rivalry came about.
Yeah, and Ohio won because they got Toledo, but then as a second place trophy or whatever. Michigan got the Upper Peninsula, so they actually really won. You know.
Well, how did you get the how did they get the Upper Peninsula? What was
they gave the area. It was an area that was very important for a port into the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
They gave it to Ohio because Ohio was a state and Michigan wasn't a state yet. But because they made a bargain, we gave it to them or gave up on the fight, and they gave us the UP, which was almost as big as Ohio. So I think we did pretty good.
Yeah.
Considering how many millions of dollars of copper came out of it.
You want to know what that battle was really like? It was like that one video where he's like, "Hey," and the guy's yelling across the river, "What's your name?" I forget what's the guy's name. Do you know what I'm talking about, Steve?
Nope.
But he's like, I don't know. Maybe they'll just say it's Marcus. He's like, "Marcus, fuck you, Marcus." He's like, "What's your name?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Mike, fuck you, man."
There was some shouting. That's about as escalated as it got.
Shouting, and then there was some shots, but I mean, it was so far away from each other across the water that fucking the bullets didn't even make it across. So.
I bite my thumb at you.
I fought in your general direction.
Yeah.
Now go away, or I shall taunt you a second time.
I'm kind of pissed off because Massachusetts was actually had New Hampshire fucked it all up, but Massachusetts actually owned Maine, like way back, and then it was given to whatever fucking Englishman.
To Maine, it was given to Maine.
Yeah, well, but that's why Mass in Maine did. Other than gun laws, although some of those are the same too. Well, they used to be, but we're the only two states that celebrate Patriots Day in the Union. No other state. Imagine that, Patriots Day, where your freedom starts, and people don't celebrate it. That's just me. But anyway.
What is Patriots Day? It is. What day is that? That is
April.
April what?
I don't know. Usually like the third week of April.
Also, does it fall on a certain? Does it fall on a certain date, or does it fall on a certain?
Just a Monday.
So, like the third Monday of the week, third Monday of the month, or something.
Yeah, because technically, it was the first battle at Lexington, April 19th, 17th, April 19th or 18th, one or the other.
I think it's April 19th. Yeah.
1775. Not 1776, 1775.
And usually they run the Boston Marathon on Patriots Day, right?
Correct. And they also always have a Red Sox game at home the same day. Because Fenway Park stands and cheers for the fucking people going by. But I just thought it was kind of, weird.
I was trying to think back if I remember that, like in school or something.
I don't remember it from any school or anything like that, but I do know that they do always mention it here on the news and stuff. And today's Patriots Day, ladies and gentlemen, blah blah blah. I guess I don't think it's considered a national holiday yet. Maybe we need to get some congressmen to. It might not. I mean, because look, what was it? Martin Luther King Day wasn't an actual national holiday until recently. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Now they have one in June, right? Isn't
that
one in June? No, there's a holiday in June. Nope, there's a holiday in June somewhere. Banks are closed, liquor stores are closed. Fucking, there was no traffic. What the hell's the name of that holiday?
They used to get a day off work.
I don't know. Maybe if someone could.
It's a brand new one. This
Type
year or
in
something.
June holidays.
Alrighty.
I know there's Father's Day is usually in June.
No, it ain't Father's Day.
What up?
Not much. Let me know when you want chicken,
Like yesterday.
right? Yeah, you did mention it yesterday. I want chocolate. Oh, so hot. Probably.
I'm not seeing anything.
There is. It's like I think it might be LBGTQ, EFGHIJK or whatever. I'm sorry, am I an asshole?
No, the Alphabet Society. Wouldn't that just be easier to remember?
Yep.
Dish, you know what this chat needs a little more of?
J-Watt.
Right on. Ohio, it says device is not connected.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Apparently
Oh,
it's working.
he got to know. He came in himself. He's going to get blanked out again. I didn't bring him up.
Oh. So he's
There is
pulling gunpowder.
Hang on. Let me.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Now we know he's lurking.
He
And
can't
hello,
say-
Uncle Kyle.
Uncle Kyle,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
up, kid? You know what I'll do? Let me text my daughter. She'll know. I swear to God, maybe it's just a Massachusetts thing. If it is,
Oh, June 19th, a.k.a. Juneteenth.
yeah. What is it that? What is it?
J-Watt says it's June 19th, Juneteenth. I think he's correct.
What's it called? It's called
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
Yep.
And what's it for?
That I don't know.
Okay, Ohio. Now I can bring you up. See, when it comes up by itself, you can't. He has to come out and come back.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell. I think when I pulled in the driveway, the Wi-Fi connected and knocked me out or something.
Yeah. So there's a holiday, and it's the weirdest fucking thing.
Did we find out what it was?
Yes, Juneteenth. 19th.
Juneteenth.
Oh, Juneteenth. Yeah. Duh.
What's that?
Well, I don't. It celebrates the actual day of freedom from slavery when it was actually
There you go.
when it was actually signed into law or whatever. Yeah.
The day that Abraham Lincoln signed it.
I don't know if I think it's the
Day,
last day
no.
of slavery in Texas. To be honest with you,
Yep.
I think it was like Texas was the last place to.
Yeah,
to-
Jay Watterson said the day the federal troops went into Texas to enforce the freeing of the slaves.
Yeah.
I like feral troops better.
I do
Me too.
too.
Feral.
Feral.
Big group of marauders. Rawr.
But yeah, so it's they're getting out of hand with these fucking holidays.
You know what? I'm okay with Juneteenth. I'm sorry, I am. You know what? I'm okay with it. It's
I don't get it off. It ain't a holiday unless you get it off. Fuck, Halloween's a holiday. I don't get it off.
Right.
I
hate
mean,
fucking Halloween,
dude.
just bad.
I recently just now started getting Christmas and New Year's off. So don't tell me about
Wow.
working holidays.
You're in a different thing because you're in a job that doesn't shut down. So, not my problem. I'm a regular 8 to 5 ham and egger. You know what I mean?
Oh.
We don't even
So
get. I don't even
I'm
get.
more
Martin
I'm
Luther
more
King Day
better
off
special
anymore.
than you. Is that what you're saying? I'm more better special.
No, you're not. But I don't
I
even
think
get
I am.
Martin Luther King Day off anymore. We used to get Martin Luther King Day off. You?
See, I can look down on you and be like, civilians.
No for
I don't mind being a civilian.
Yeah.
Freaking
I'll be-
civilians.
I'll be happy collecting my Social Security.
I
Right.
almost stabbed the cat.
Now the assholes want to make it to 70. The pricks.
All right. I'm home. I'm going to go eat my chicken and dumplings.
All right.
No.
have fun.
And we don't expect you back on. You'll be
Hey,
sleeping in
there's-
15 minutes.
I don't know if I'll be back on anyway because by the looks of it, every fucking light in the house is on and everyone's up. So there's like no place to go. I'm gonna have to start renting my own apartment just so I can get on chats on the weekends.
Right on.
So, all right, guys. I might see it. Who knows? We'll see. If the old lady decides she's going to go to bed, it gets quiet, and I can have the living room or something. So
And Prepper never answered me either.
I don't feel like sitting in my car and doing a chat tonight. That's the last couple of nights I've done chats with you guys. I've been outside in my car.
Okay.
So, all right, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Maybe I'll talk to you later.
If you're just trying to be like Mike.
I don't think that we'll see. I don't think that we'll see gunpowder tonight. Apparently, there's fucking tornadoes sweeping through the south.
Tornadoes in the south.
All over the damn place. Bunches of
Oklahoma, Kentucky.
We're supposed to have 45 to 55 mile an hour winds tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, I'm supposed to get that. I think on Monday or something like that.
Hey, Susie. So much for blowing the leaves in a pile.
Yep.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. But it's supposed to be hot. It's gonna be 75 here on Sunday.
Good grief.
We had 70 something today.
It's fucking stupid.
Beautiful outside.
That'd be good.
It's fucking up the deer and everything.
Feel like the middle should be cooked.
You know.
Ooh, that's
Yep.
It's definitely fucking up the deer. It's fucking up the fish too. I haven't fucking.
Okay, let's have a vote. Brownies.
Yeah.
Leave them a little raw so they're gooey, or cook them till they're dry.
It all depends. It all depends. If you're gonna do a little gooey, I need vanilla ice cream with it.
No.
I don't know why. Don't ask me why I do that. But my wife sometimes doesn't cook things through, like, well, mostly all the time. But
How come you got one
No, just
brownie? You
kidding.
gave me two big giant.
I love it when she.
Well, I had that. They were all the same size.
What are you trying to say?
You like your brownie. You wanted it last night. I'm like, didn't have the stuff to make it.
No, yeah. You know, brownies are different, but it all depends who makes them. I had a great aunt that I'd eat somebody else's brownie, and I had no problem. Like my mother would make brownies. I'm like, Mom, you got to get on Ella's recipe because hers are way better.
Oh, no.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
You know.
So how many times were you kicked out of the house as a young lad?
Oof, I can't tell you.
Well, they don't know how with the vanilla ice cream right for sure.
Just for being honest, though, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm just trying to be honest.
Yeah, sometimes honesty is not the best policy.
Yeah, but you know,
with women and Democrats. Just saying.
Yeah, no shit. There's no talking either. You can't talk to either one of them. That's the whole fucking problem. You know, message retracted. Why are you retracting your message? Did I say something wrong? Or you hiding the evidence?
Yeah.
Mm.
Incognito. I wasn't here. You just thought I was.
Mm.
I wasn't here. You just thought it.
Little crunchies on the top.
But what do you use for nuts, though?
Gooey in the middle.
What do you use for nuts?
Pecans on these.
Oh, okay.
So it's super sweet.
I like them with walnuts.
Oh, we got pecan.
Big old walnuts.
Pecan.
My wife gets mad at me. She'll be making the brownies or something, whatever. Actually, it doesn't really matter if it's brownies, whatever she makes, and I immediately go in and get a spoon. She'll turn her head, and I'll just be like, yeah. And then she gets pissed off because I do it. Like, she'll defrost hamburger for whatever, you know. And I'll be like,
Good idea, huh?
she goes, "You're gonna get sick doing that." I goes, "Doing what?" She goes, "Eating raw hamburger." I says, "Let me explain something to you. I've been eating raw hamburger since I was old enough to eat." She goes, "What?" I says, "Ever since I was my mother said ever since I was a baby, I would eat raw hamburger." and I've never once had an issue with it. So
My mom used to eat it back in the day, and I've eaten it a couple of times.
Yeah.
It's good. The texture's weird, but the taste
Yeah.
is awesome.
yeah, I know. I don't know what it is.
She
And
used to make a little ball, put a little salt and pepper on it.
Right down the hatch.
Yep,
Love it.
What was that?
raw hamburger.
And why don't I? I'll eat a tomato out of the garden. I'll load it with pepper. Right down the gullet. No problem. And by the way, not these little stupid fucking tiny little. I can't stand those.
Cherry tomatoes.
They're not even fucking tomatoes. They're fucking big and
Great.
fucking red berries. So, anywho, I like the regular big red fucking,
Right. Big
Oh, yeah.
beef steaks.
fucking get the pepper shaker. But I can't do that with a store-bought one. Why?
Oh, they're different, big time. They're ripened in the back of a truck and with gases and everything. It's totally different.
I'm sitting on the porch. My wife says, "What are you eating? An apple?" I go, "No, a tomato."
Right.
She goes, "What?" I says, "Duh, you're growing tomatoes like 2 feet away from me. What do you think I got the tomato?" That's my tomato.
I'll give it back to you.
Right. I'll put it back on
Wow.
the plate.
Yep, little salt, but more pepper than salt. I'm a pepper guy, not a salt guy. Unless I'm eating a cucumber. If I'm eating a cucumber, give me a half a jar of salt. I don't even know why it is. I love salt on my cucumbers. I just,
Yeah.
But
These are
it is what it is. I'm a weirdo. People already know it.
I think you're less weird than what you think you are. That's been a thing, getting a tomato out of the garden, actually lick it so the salt and the pepper will stick to it and gobble it down. My dad used to make tomato sandwiches all the time. Bread and butter and a big slab of tomato. That's
Yep.
it. Salt and pepper.
We used to go to my aunt's.
I tried it because they look so good. I wanted to like them so bad. Can't stand them.
My neighbor had this farm. Not my neighbor, excuse me. My neighbor's relative had a farm. And the families were close. I mean, I grew up on a dead-end street. So if you had a party, we knew about it, you got invited, and then you get to know people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this was long before I was even born. Well, anywho, once a year we go to this big party at the farm. And we were walking through one day, and the kid was my age. Him and his mother, me, and who else was there? And he was getting an apple. I said, "Hey, throw me one of those." Throws me an apple. He goes, "Mike," he says, "I think that might be," he said, "You might want to cut that open. It looks like a wormhole." I go, "Where?" He was right there. And I went, "Oh." And
Just eat around them.
So some woman that's never even been on a farm, I was probably 16, 15-ish, somewhere along that. But this woman, she was probably in the late 20s. She's never been on a farm before. So, she's like this. Ooh, and then as soon as I bit into that apple off the fucking tree, she just went fucking bonkers. Like, lady, you never went apple picking, for Christ's sake? I have not met one person yet that's been apple picking that didn't eat a fucking apple.
Right.
I mean, come on.
Got to.
It's part of it. I mean, so just
Yeah.
the whole fucking.
It's like walking through the grocery store eating a couple of grapes.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think we're all guilty of that one.
Or going to the deli and
I'm
saying,
just trying to get you to confess.
or go to the deli and saying, "Hey, you got any prosciutto? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try some? Sure. Thanks. See ya." My snack's over. It all depends if you're hungry. You got any provolone? What do you got for provolone? Is it chop? Let me try that provolone. Fucking- just carry a fucking mustard bottle with you. Just go, okay, there's lunch.
I just recently learned that there's sharp provolone and not sharp provolone.
Yes.
I had no clue.
Sharp provolone's better.
Well, I imagine the stuff I've been eating doesn't have much flavor at all.
Yeah, I like the
Right.
Bellissimo.
Bellissimo.
Except when I get it, So I get the half. I don't get the full circle. I get the half moon, right? I call it half moon. Anywho, I didn't take my pills. Anywho, fuck that shoulder. My shoulder's been killing me since I've been back to work. It's fucking unbelievable. I'm not going. I told the wife, listen, I am not going to the doctor. Don't ask. I said, if I can't put my arm in my fucking sleeve, then I might fucking fall outside. But don't worry about it. What was I saying, Dish?
Provolone half moon.
Oh yeah, but here's the problem. So I'll go home, and I always buy two, and I've done this since I've been with my wife because she bought one day, and she does this. She cuts 4 pieces. She takes one, and I take the 3. And she comes back, and she goes, I could have sworn I cut 4. I says, you did. I says, but you only took 1. She goes, that's because I only take 1 at a time. I goes, oh, cut yourself another piece. Why are you cutting yourself another piece? No, I'm going to save it. For what?
Till it dries out and gets moldy and fridge.
Exactly.
So she come home one night. I actually have the half. I took it all out of the package and then just did this. She comes home flipping out. She goes, you're not going to shit for a week. And I'm like, good. She goes, no, not good. She goes, your belly's going to hurt. You're going to be like, I goes, listen, do I look like I'm fucking 5? I goes, I'll go to fucking, what do you call it? Get some vanilla extract. I'll get something to fucking make it get out.
Vanilla extract.
You know, whatever the hell they call that shit to make you go fucking whoosh. You know? What's that shit they give you to make you go, wow? Cleans the tubes right out.
Castor oil.
Whatever.
I can't think of it. Yeah.
It's like grape color, though, tasting it, isn't it? And it's like it goes right through you.
Prune juice.
Yeah, you got no prune juice.
Prune juice to do it.
I can't stand the taste of fucking because I grew up on that, like you, Stevie. I grew up on that fucking line of into prune juice, just getting out of the prune juice, getting into, you know what I mean? People are still doing it like all the time, and I'm like, what is that? And my grandfather says, oh, that helps. He says,
it's kind of blue, it's kind of brown.
Oh, this
kind of tastes good, but it don't.
And then I see my cousin eating prunes like they're fucking gummies.
Oh, I love them.
Oh, fuck no.
My mom used to buy them in a box. It looked just like a raisin box, but it was prunes. Yeah. And they were all packed in there just like raisins.
Now, raisins I'll eat by the box.
Yeah. You know, plus, I got to throw the pit at my brother.
The problem is, I love raisins. And then one day I ate a fucking half a box of Raisin Bran.
Wow.
For breakfast.
Did you make it till lunch?
So here's the thing. My grandfather says, hey, kid, you're gonna shit your brains out today. I go, why? He goes, you know what bran is? I go, the name of the cereal? He goes, well, he says, let's use this as a lesson learned. And I'm like, I don't know what you mean. He goes, you will. You want something to stop that? Wow. Yep. So now I think the last time I ate, I only had 1 bowl. Who the fuck can eat 1 bowl of cereal? It's like, but I do that with every cereal that I really like. You know, Captain Crunch.
Oh,
half a box.
Eat it till your mouth is bleeding.
Half a box. You know what I mean?
You know, wake up the next morning, grab another bowl, like, God, why does my mouth hurt?
Fruit Loops. You know, Cheerios. If they're honey nut, I might do it.
Right.
But yeah, I don't like Wheaties anymore. I used to love Wheaties. I don't like Wheaties.
Did they change the flavor, or you just grew out of them.
I just grew out. Yeah, I haven't had Wheaties. I probably haven't had Wheaties since I was about 12.
Try the new Special K with like yogurt and strawberries and shit. To me, they remind me of Wheaties, but better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody ever try the grape nuts? That fucking shit that I didn't think would fill you up, but oh my god, does it fill you up?
There's a reason it comes in a small box.
Right?
I'm like, why can't you buy a fucking gigantic box of that shit? But here's the
Okay, wait a minute.
problem.
This is the second time tonight that Jay Watt has, right at the same time that Mike said it, posted exactly what Mike
Yep.
said.
Why? What did Jay Watt post?
Okay, is Jay Watterson 69 your like other channel, Mike? Is that your spy channel?
He said,
Did
what,
you-
no grape nuts?
Did he really?
Yeah.
No, this is
Right when you were saying it.
This is bitches, my other channel. But I buy the box of fucking grape nuts, right? Well, I treated it like every other fucking show we've ever eaten.
It sucks up the milk, too. You got
Right?
extra milk.
Oh, that's the whole thing, and I'm like,
the bowl would weigh 2 pounds.
right? And then I go like this with the milk. I go, where the fuck the milk go? Fuck. Where the fuck the milk go? Fuck. Where the fuck the milk go? Fuck. I ate that whole fucking thing.
Oh my God.
And my sister's like, do you even know what the hell you're eating? I go, why? Where's the milk going? And she goes, you're kidding me, right? She goes, wait. She says, you're not going to eat for fucking 3 days. I go, why? She goes, Michael. She goes, that stuff is made to fill you up. And it's nutty and all that. It's all good. It's better, you know. I go, okay. And she's, but listen, she goes, there's a reason why the milk is gone. So she's explaining everything to me. And I'll tell you what, I think I ate dinner and forced dinner down. I swear to God. I was just,
Good stuff, Maynard.
you know.
I'll tell you what, you take, as you now know, a half a bowl of grape nuts.
Yeah.
Put your milk in there, a little bit of sugar, honey, whatever you want on it. Throw it in the microwave for about 30 seconds to let it get a little bit warm, just a little bit. And it's like the best stuff going.
Really?
Oh my God. It softens up just a little bit, but it doesn't turn to mush. It's good.
I can't wait for the cold weather to come so I can have my fucking oatmeal in the morning.
There you go.
I love oatmeal in the winter.
The quick stuff or the old fashioned?
I like them both, but I usually use the quick stuff because I can take them to work and just fucking put it in a cup or whatever and use the hot water out of the thing, you know?
Me and my brother used to, on the quick oats, used to just put milk and sugar on it and go for
Yes.
it. It's got more texture.
Yes, it does. That's my mom uses when she makes oatmeal cookies. She only uses the comes on the cardboard. The Quaker comes on the cardboard fucking
That's what my
container.
mom does, too, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go by the cardboard. They both come in cardboard.
Do they?
Yeah, the quick oats and the old fashioned.
That's true.
Yeah, well, whichever one has the Quaker on it is the one I.
They both got that too.
Really?
You have to read, bro.
I've tried to tell you all before that I sometimes exhibit, for lack of a better word, psychic ability.
Right?
He does. I've noticed that.
It's fucked up.
That or he's got great internet and he hears it on the chat before anybody else does.
No, it's happened before with him.
A lot.
You know? Yeah, he's
Twice tonight.
and not just with me. I mean, with other MCK. How the hell are you?
What's up, MCK?
Hey, MCK.
But yeah,
What? No Mick?
the other I used to put in I used to put bananas in my oatmeal too.
You.
Cut up a banana, little mayo.
Oh,
No, but I cut up banana. When I was back in the late '80s. I was dating this young lady, and she's like, "Geez, you eat a lot of oatmeal there." I'm like, "Yep." And she goes, "Well, why don't you at least put like blueberries in it?" I says, "Because like bananas." I was, "Aren't bananas good for you?" And she goes, "Yeah." I says, "Well, there you go." She says, "Yeah, but try blueberries too. I think you'll like it." She says, "Because you like blueberry, right?" I says, "Yeah." She says, "Try blueberries every week. Go find some blueberries somewhere because I'm using a whole little half pint thingy in a fucking bowl of fucking."
Gee, what? She's so twisted.
Yes, but so is Susie. So, oh, grits. Sorry, Stump, but no thank
I
you.
never. The only time I had grits, and I know you're gonna laugh at me, Stump, so don't laugh at me. But I'm just gonna tell you, because up in the north, they don't. People don't cook grits. So you need to go out to a restaurant to get grits, right? So I went out to a restaurant to get grits, and apparently I was told not to get grits at Cracker Barrel. And I told you before, man, I went to Cracker Barrel. They didn't have a fucking omelet on the fucking menu.
Yeah,
I
that's
go,
so
I am
weird.
calling Alan Jackson's fucking office and saying I want a fucking omelet. And you guys know Alan Jackson owns that fucking thing?
Alan Jackson, the singer?
Yeah, he has something to do with fucking with he's got his hand in there somewhere. I read his bio. I read his bio. They're honoring him Wednesday night, next Wednesday night. They're giving him the Willie Nelson Award.
Why, is he smoked dope too?
No, it's no, he gets the Willie Nelson Award. But anyway, so Stump, I know Cracker Barrel isn't. I get it. I'm with you, but I didn't. Oh no. It didn't suit me well. You know.
I don't know. They turned me off right from the get-go, the name of them. My mom loved grits. She used to try to get me to eat them all the time. Any way you can think of, to me, they all taste like soap.
Did you know there was a shit ton of butter in these grits? Shit ton.
Yeah.
Which made me do what? Well, it happens all the time. It's like eating shrimp scampi. Forget about it. You know, Mikey would love the Waffle House.
Oh, right on, J-Wop.
We have a TD Waffle House.
They're good.
In the next town over for me. Well, what the hell? Oh, I was watching a video. Some jackass made fish tacos on waffles.
That just sounds weird.
You know. But people back in the day, they used to make fun of me because, you know, before Dunkin' Donuts was serving breakfast sandwiches all day and all that bullshit, I wouldn't think twice of fucking noontime. I'll be up north or something and eating, you know, 4 fried eggs and a couple of pieces of bacon. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Oh,
Breakfast for dinner is one of my favorites.
I love it. Wife goes crazy every once in a while because she'll be like, I needed those eggs to bake. We'll go buy another dozen. It sounds like, well, you know, what's this COVID? There's no more eggs?
Right.
I mean, come on. I wouldn't mind. There's a corner store 400 yards away from here.
Oh, Lord.
And then there's a regular shit good-sized supermarket about 1.25 miles.
Wow.
And I'm like, seriously? Come on, folks.
Well, now I'm noticing that during the crisis, a lot of people went out and bought chickens.
Yes.
Most of them bought laying hens. And now they got so many fucking eggs they don't know what to do with. They're trying to give them all their neighbors and stuff.
Here's something I just found out. You can freeze eggs. I never knew you could freeze an egg.
Night snow.
In the shell, or what's the secret?
There isn't. You just throw it in the fucking freezer and call it a day.
How do they not explode when they expand? Or
Right.
don't they?
I don't think they expand.
Or is there enough airspace in the egg?
Probably enough airspace in there. Because when you do this to an egg, it moves.
Well,
You can hear the
something
inside.
I recently learned. Large, extra large, and medium eggs.
Yep.
They don't actually rate them by the size of the egg. They rate them by the size of the air bubble inside there.
Really?
Yeah.
I always go for the large ones.
So the smaller the bubble,
Yep.
air bubble, the larger the grade.
Oh, okay.
Which I didn't know. So you can actually have a smaller size egg at a grade A large grading,
Right.
and it's because the air bubble's really small.
Those are the ones you want to play egg toss with, is the ones that have the small air bubble.
Right.
Big dog and another kind. How the hell are you?
Hey, big dog.
But I remember going to my uncle and my aunt's for a week down in Carver, Mass. And the people next door had chickens and fucking, what else did she have? I think she had a couple of goats. And that's when I first found out about, well, not really found out about it, but goats anyways. I says to my aunt, I go, where'd the other goat go? There was 2 goats in that yard yesterday. Now there's only 1.
Just never you mind about that.
Yeah.
But she gave us duck eggs. You want a good breakfast? Cook a duck egg.
Yep. A lot more flavor.
What about hillbilly chocolate?
Oh, sorry to hear that you were in there, kid.
Anybody ever heard of hillbilly chocolate?
Have not. What is hillbilly chocolate? Anybody out in the comment section have heard of hillbilly
It's
chocolate?
milk chocolate, like gravy. We put it over a biscuit. Alabama people do it.
But they have it for breakfast. They don't.
Mhm.
Melted chocolate over their
Alabama people do it dish.
biscuits and eggs. Yeah, I know.
What did he say?
Roll
I'm
tide.
trying-
What?
I'm trying to break her.
Roll tide.
You can take the country out of me.
Oh, I ain't taking the country out of you. I'm just trying to beat some of the South out of you. That's
Right.
Yeah, there's a difference between a country girl and a southern girl. You know?
Thank God you were raised up here.
Exactly, right? Big dog Hershey's on a biscuit. I
My
never
heart
heard
goes
of it.
Yeah, I know. That's for dessert. Yeah, later in the afternoon, no
Yeah.
problem. Breakfast,
Some
Maybe
people
if I
put it
was-
over. Some people put it over their eggs. And you dip up, break up your biscuit and put the chocolate over it. I mean, it's milk chocolate.
I used to
try it.
Do you mix it with mayonnaise to make it
No,
milky?
no.
I used to laugh at people who used to put ketchup on their eggs.
That ruined it for sure.
And then I tried using ketchup and I liked it. And then I went out for breakfast. I took my old man out for breakfast. And I reached for the ketchup bottle and he grabbed my arm. And I go, "Can I help you?" He goes, "If you put ketchup on those fucking eggs," he says, "I'm gonna dump my coffee in your lap."
Yikes.
I'm like, Dad. I'm like, "What is wrong with you? You know I put ketchup on my eggs." He goes, "Yep, and you're goddamn old enough to know better." Gives me the-
He's never had a scrambled egg sandwich with ketchup on it.
Really?
Yes,
You-
he thought it was
you
weird.
know what
I
he-
just mentioned that the other day.
Well, I don't use it anymore. You know what I use now? Tabasco.
Tabasco.
And only Tabasco. Not Frank's, not Texas Pete, because neither one of them are fucking hot to begin with.
My dad was a big
Tabasco.
fan, and now that I'm older, I'm a fan of chili sauce on your eggs.
Oh, speaking of sauce,
Yeah, it's a little different.
do you know what I just recently fell in love with at fucking Subway?
Nope.
Baja Chipotle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sounds good.
He'll be sucking on the little packets.
I got a cheesesteak the other day, and he goes, and I go, what the hell is Baja Chipotle? I never ordered it before, so I don't know. And so I figured I'd ask. He goes, a little spicy. I go, just a little, not a lot. He goes, oh, you like a lot? I go, yeah. He goes, no. I goes, that's all right, put it on there. So then, of course, you know, they got their little fixings, you know. And I went, load that thing up with jalapenos, will you? And jalapenos, by the way, don't bother me either. I don't know why.
The pickled ones don't. The fresh ones are kind of hot.
The fresh one didn't bother.
You'll get 6 jalapenos in a row, fresh ones that are nice.
Yeah.
And then you'll hit that one.
Punch you in the mouth.
That will just light you up.
So I got the jalapenos, and then I got the freaking Baja friggin' Chipotle sauce.
Yeah.
On a cheesesteak.
Sounds good.
First
Gone
time
in
Mike
60
ever
seconds.
deep-throated.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Turn your head when you do that next time. That turned me on a little bit.
But
I meant all the way around so I couldn't see it.
Yeah, right.
Oh goodness.
yeah, J-Watt, I don't know what it is. It's creamy orange. This is creamy orange. They call it Baja BAJA Chipotle sauce is what they call it at Subway, and it's got a not a bad kick, not a Tabasco kick, but it's got a
Right.
Yeah, you still haven't tried chorizo, have you, with your
I
eggs?
haven't.
Yeah,
I gotta
that's
go
getting
buy
more into the chili sauce kind
I
of.
gotta go buy the chorizo. I'll have
Hey,
to do that.
gear.
I'll have to do that.
Shit polty.
Shit polty. Yeah. No, actually, I didn't do badly. No fireworks, no flames, nothing. No rocket ship, nothing. You know. But I get in these kicks, like I get in these things where it's like,
New flavor of the month.
no, it's not even that. It's like I'll crave something and then I'm on it for like 6 months. I don't get rid of it after the 6 months. I just, you know.
Done with it.
No, it's just like I'll have it like once a week. Like sauerkraut, I could have sauerkraut once a week without a problem. Twice without even batting an eyelash. You know, and I don't even know why. It's just one of those things. It's like I want that. You know, it's like I told these guys today at work. They go, we have free snacks. They go out and buy snacks and all that shit, soda and all that. And I go, you guys want a cool snack? I go, you got to try cold Brussels sprouts. And he goes, are you out of your fucking, what do you like fucking, I go, does it look like I'm a nutritionist, you fucking idiot? So we were talking about yesterday after, right before we left. And one of the people that works at the counter goes, listen to what he says. He goes, Mike, put it on the grill too. I never heard of it on the grill. He says, but put it in like a little pan or do it, make a little pan out of the tin foil or whatever.
Yeah.
He says, throw whatever you want on that fucking thing. Throw some butter. He says, Mike, I'm telling you. Mr. Shea, what's going on, kid? How you been, kid?
He had a good live stream the other night.
Just did a live stream?
Telling me about that.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm not up late. I'm in bed at like 9:30 nowadays.
It was before the sun went down, just saying.
Well, I work until 9 o'clock at night, so you know what I mean? 8:30ish.
Mike was funner when he was more jobless.
Yeah, really.
Till it got to him.
Yeah, that was about fucking 2 weeks into it. I'm not wired. My DNA. I'm just. Did I like fishing? Yes. Did I enjoy the summer with the hot sun on my face fishing? Yes. Was I bored out of my fucking gourd? Absolutely.
Right.
But I'll be fishing tomorrow before I go to the football game, and I'll be fishing on Sunday before all the football games. Yep, I gave away all the knives I won in that stream. Or been gifted. Really? I think I fucking gave you a knife or two, didn't I? What do you mean? And you didn't give it back to me? What night did he have us chat?
Was it
Wednesday.
yesterday or the day before?
Wednesday,
Oh.
yep.
Sorry, I missed it, Gia. What time was it on? Anybody remember?
It was on before 8. I think you told me around 7 there, Steve, and I started watching it, and
7 Eastern or 7 your time?
7 my time, yeah.
All right, so it's 8 o'clock at night, and I'm still at work. So, Gia, I'm sorry, bro. I'll look next week if you do one next week.
Just random. It was cool though.
Oh, you probably won't do one next week. The CMAs are on. I know Gia likes his country. Remember we used to say country western?
Oh yeah.
You know what's funny is you go on the you go on YouTube and put in like 70s fucking country, and it'll different albums you can download or whatever. It'll say country western on the old albums.
Yep.
Mikey, go into the Mexican food section of your grocery store and get a can of chipotle peppers in adobo sauce.
Yep.
When you open the can, it will smell like barbecue sauce, but tastes completely different. And it's quite spicy, but good on almost anything.
They're good. They're smoked jalapeno.
All right, hang on, because I gotta write down the other one too.
Write that down. Take a little note.
CMA, crappy music ass hats. Never mind, he'll be doing a chat. A can of Chipotle. Chipotle.
Chipotle. Yep.
Chipotle peppers.
Chipotle peppers. In adobo.
It sounds like it's made out of mud or something. Adobe.
In adobe sauce. Okay. What was the other one? Being able to see.
Can.
Dish.
Oh, yeah. Chorizo.
Spell it.
Chorizo.
Chorizo. Oh, and the can is about the size of a fucking potted meat can.
Chorizo.
Thank you. I will. J. Watt. See, look, I wasn't even joking. I wrote it all down right there.
Nice handwriting.
Thank you.
It is.
And that's in a rush, really. Well, it is.
I know, but that's
if I did
and it was in a rush, really.
I was in a rush. I was,
In other words, he cares about his handwriting.
Yes,
I do.
Cursive, which is a ancient lost art.
Yep.
I scream. I used to scream at my son all the time for not taking his fucking time when he was little, and he'd be like, and I'm like, ugh. My youngest does it. Camera girl started off. Her and my daughter, they print. I'm not even joking.
Real tiny.
And I'm like, first of all, you shouldn't make your teacher need a fucking magnifying glass this big to look at your homework. He just asked if she knows about chipotle peppers and adobo sauce and chorizo.
Chorizo.
Sounds
Chorizo.
spelled with a
Dish,
T.
tell me about that shit. What you put it
Tell
on?
me about it. Well, the adobo, those chipotle peppers are pretty hot. You got to be careful with them.
Are they like hotter than jalapenos?
They are jalapenos. They're smoked jalapenos.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yep. Yeah, they're really good, but they're pretty hot. And chorizo sausage is pretty spicy, but it's good. I think you'll like it. You'll enjoy it.
Okay.
It's greasy though.
Really?
Yeah. Greasy.
And I can put it on anything I want?
Yeah.
All right. I'll try it on the eggs.
I think you'll like it with eggs.
Because she makes my wife makes this like pasta basil, and I put the hot sauce on that. I dump the hot sauce on the because she tries to do pulled pork, but she does it totally fucking wrong, in my opinion. First off, she does it in a crock pot, pisses me right off. But anywho, when I come in to kill the taste, I fucking shake the fucking Tabasco on that fucking thing.
To kill the taste.
Mikey, when you get the chorizo, look up how to cook chorizo with eggs. Okay.
See, I've had something like that on a tortilla before, like a Mexican breakfast thing, and it
Yeah.
was awesome. I bet you that's what I ate.
Start out
And,
with
and
beef.
it's kind of neat where they take a jalapeno and smoke it and call it a different name. Why don't they just
Start
call
off
it
with
smoked
beef.
jalapeno sauce or whatever?
See, now that you guys said that, I see I fucked it up. I printed that one and fucked it all up to hell. Beef. I wrote Fef. No, just kidding. If you look, oh, so they have different. That's cool. They have different flavors like that. Can I put that shit in my chili?
Ooh, I bet that would be good.
The kids won't eat it, but I will.
Right.
Chorizo.
Don't tell them and let them take a bite. They might fall in love with it.
Nah, they don't. They won't eat the spice, and even Jonathan. Jonathan won't eat it either.
Got like a delay on my keyboard.
My daughter, Joby, where the fuck you been,
what's
bro?
up?
Hey, Jezzo.
Good to see you, kid. My wife thinks it's ignorant that I put pepper on everything. And I go, why? Well, it's kind of like, you got to kill the taste. I goes, well, sometimes it is. I said, but I like,
again.
no, I can't. I says, I like pepper. I grew up on it.
You should switch to white pepper, though.
That's
It's more digestible. It's black pepper, and they take the black shells off the seed, and it becomes white. But it's that hard shell is actually indigestible, and it can lead to like gallbladder stones and bullshit like that.
cool. That's what we all need.
Is it so hot?
Which feels like a heart attack.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it tastes identical, but it's more digestible and better for your body.
All right, I'll try it.
And something weird, I switched to white pepper. Gives me heartburn almost instantaneously.
Oh, really?
I love it though, like mashed potatoes, like black with pepper.
Well, that was oh wow, this is fucking. Hey, was Jay what the psychic? I'm gonna tell you right now on my son's grave. You ready? I was just about to bring up. I love a bowl of mashed potatoes like this, half a stick of butter, and black on the top of the fucking thing with pepper.
Yeah. Well, if you use white, if I switch to white pepper, no more heartburn.
White pepper. Okay. So I got it all now.
There you go. Mike's going shopping.
Yep.
Take the video camera. Mike's shopping.
Mikey
I can just hear
remembered
all you hear is yelling, "Get the fuck out of the way! Ram your cart into me!"
Mikey, just remember not to go overboard with the chipotles. One pepper looks so small, but if you don't eat hot food, it will kick your butt. Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I'm a Tabasco guy. That's about my level of slapping me in the mouth. Or sometimes, depending upon how much horseradish they put in your Chinese mustard, that's all it is horseradish, and
My dad used to grind that shit right out
You
of the
get that
garden.
you get that burning sensation up your nostril from the Chinese mustard.
Yeah. That stuff's
Mhm.
good though.
So that's it's great. So that's about my JWAT. That's about my extent of I'm not a Carolina Reaper. It's not going to happen. I'm not a habanero. No, that shit ain't gonna happen. I went to an Indian. JWAT. I don't know if I've ever told you this or mentioned it on the chat where you would have heard me say it. I wanted to try Indian food, and I said to the guy. The guy says, "Do you like spicy food?" I goes, "Well, how spicy is this?" Because I'm only like, and I tell him I'm only a Tabasco guy. That level. I'm not nothing above Tabasco. And he goes, "No, this isn't too bad. Give it to me." Two bites.
Hotter than hell.
My eyes were bleeding. My nose was running like I was a fucking 3-year-old with both of them. Like when you get the fucking snugs right there.
The what?
The snooks.
The snugs. Did you ever see a 3-year-old when they're crying? They got both nostrils at the same time. Come down here. Yeah, right before they're gonna
And
give
the
it a
one
nice
where it's
lick.
all dried
Yep.
up and green. It makes you want to go slug his parents because they're not taking care of
Yep.
their kid. It's like wipe your kid's nose for F's sake.
But run like a sieve. And so the girl comes over and I went. So I asked that guy about my dinner. And I asked him if it was going to be hot. And I told him that I can only do Tabasco hot. She says, uh-huh. I go, that's like way hotter than Tabasco. Like on so much of a larger scale. Well, yeah. I go, well, yeah, what? I goes, I didn't want it. I wanted something that was Tabasco or less. I never went back. I haven't eaten in an Indian restaurant since. If you can handle Tabasco, you should be okay with the Chipotles, depending on the can. Some are harder than others. If you can find the brand, here we go. I'm writing a lot of shit down. Look, I'm sure I can go get this at a Spanish store too.
I don't know. They might not carry the American brands.
Yeah, that's true. Well, get the Spanish brand. COSTENA.
Cool, Gear.
Hang on, I got to draw my line. Because white peppers dipped in La Costa. Buying some burger on Tuesday, 110 pounds worth burger.
Damn.
110 pounds of burger. What the hell are you going to make?
That should do you for about a week.
110 pounds? That's a side of fucking beef.
That's a lot of wrapping.
That's a front quarter anyway, ain't it?
It's a good chunk of one. That's a big hunk of ass. Big old hunk of ass meat.
Christmas gifts. That's cool.
It is. Oh, I keep asking the girl what they so when you go out to breakfast and up here anyway, and they give you the they call them home fries. I call them fucking chopped potatoes. I want to know she won't tell me what they put on the fucking top of them. I'm like, why won't you tell me? She goes, because then you'll make it at home and you won't eat here. I goes, honey, I eat everywhere. Look at me.
Probably Lowry's seasoned salt.
It's either Lowry's. I was thinking Lowry's with a hint of, because I swear to God, I have a hint of Old Bay in there.
Gear.
Which my daughter and I are an old. She's hooked on Old Bay. My oldest daughter.
It's good stuff.
Oh, it's great. We sold out the store of the Old Bay fucking goldfish.
Yeah, we never got that here.
Oh, you'd have loved it.
I bet so.
It was
I
awesome.
got one for you, Dish. Be right back.
All right.
Watch come out with a case of the fucking shit. Well, you see, I was at the store. Susie, is he coming back with a case of fucking?
I have no idea. Not at the back door.
At the back door.
The back door.
You can't say backdoor on this chat.
Right.
What are those milk bones?
Flip side.
What's a flip side?
Spread the
Oh
joy.
my God.
Pretzel on one side.
Texture of a Ritz cracker, but they
Yep.
taste like a sweet pretzel.
That is awesome.
Really?
Oh, they're addicting.
I'll have to get some of those.
They also
Yeah,
come in
yeah.
a white box, same thing.
Okie dokie,
You
cool.
know,
Do you guys, when you guys get, did you ever go to like the cinema or whatever? Skiraka. Now I heard about that shit.
Good dear no. Who's back door?
Yeah,
Um,
sriracha's good.
told you.
Do you guys ever hit? Do you guys ever get like pretzels this fucking big?
Oh yeah. Little mustard.
Nice. Okay. Well, that was my question. You use mustard?
A little, like every other bite, I do the mustard.
Okay. Because I thought I was a weirdo because I dip it in mustard.
No, they're good.
Oh,
Mustard.
that's like a thing.
You know? Because I like me my mustard.
Let me take your fork.
My
You
wife,
want a
my
fork?
wife kills me. She goes out and she buys me spicy mustard.
Yeah,
And she'll buy me, you know, the store brand one, right?
gotta be Gouldens.
I go, babe, what? So they have this glass jar. It looks like this. Got Gouldens written in a red label. She goes, do you know how much that is? I goes, I don't know. She goes, why can't you eat this kind?
God damn it.
Honey mustard.
Hey, Zach.
Is that? I don't know about honey mustard. I'm not a honey like
Please
honey,
No,
sweet and
honey.
sour,
leave them.
teriyaki, all that kind of sauce there. That's not me.
I've never been a sweet and sour guy. It's like pass. It's okay, but I just don't want it in my mouth.
Like this kid was eating wings the other day. Oh, you got to try wings. You got to try wings for lunch. I said, I don't want wings for lunch. That's when I went and got my fucking steak and cheese.
Steak and cheese.
And
Okay.
he comes back with wings. I'm like, those are wings? I go, what'd you go, Chinese food? He goes, no. What is that goop all over it? What do you say? Honey and something else. I'm like, on chicken wings?
Honey barbecue.
Ugh. Guess Mikey doesn't have any Grey Poupon.
Yeah, to me, sweet is for dessert, not.
I had a small jar of Grey Poupon, but something about Gouldens mustard. And Gouldens mustard is actually thicker than Grey Poupon. At least it feels. At least maybe it's the texture of it. But Dish, do you agree with me on that?
Yes.
Don't you think it's kind of
Yeah, it's good too.
good to see you back, Zach?
Yep, good to see you, Hawkins.
Is
But
it,
yeah,
is it
so-
gritty or super smooth?
Gouldens,
Yeah.
I would say it's not like a shit ton gritty, but it's not Grey Poupon. You know how Grey
Right.
Poupon has that, or even French's freaking yellow mustard has that. It's not like that. It's really delicious. Anyways, I like it. I grew up on it. You know.
Yep.
So it's one of those things, you know. It's
Either in here.
it's kind of like putting Kool-Aid in an ice
Okay.
cube tray with saran wrap and just fucking.
That
Put
was
your
fun
teeth
as a
in.
kid.
should
Put your toothpicks in there, you
pick
know.
up a little plate and take some with you from
What was the fucking thing on Saturday morning's dish?
coming
A hanker for a hunk of cheese. What was that guy's name?
I don't know, but he was a pear dressed up like a cowboy.
Yeah. Little fucking stick guy. He was fucking, his legs were like fucking tiny thin.
J1.
A hanker for a hunk of cheese. Wow, that's fucking old time.
Yeah, but that's where I got that recipe from. Was from him.
Yeah.
Taking the Kool-Aid and stuff. That was fun.
There's no updates today. Sorry, sweetheart. Goodbye. 42 years ago, Waylon Jennings was on the #1 on the charts with Good Old Bows. Never meaning no harm. Straighten them curves and flatten them hills. Did you ever watch? Remember Dukes of Hazzard on that one that song would come on, or whatever you want to call it, the jingle, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And they'd say,
Took 2 pieces for him.
straighten them curves, and they'd have the fucking guys in the General Lee, and then they'd say flatten them hills, and they'd show a picture of Catherine Bach. Did anybody ever catch that?
No.
Oh, ever since I was a kid. I saw it one day and I started laughing. What are you laughing about? I go, why do they say hills and show her boobs?
Want it in the fridge?
Please.
I'll take stone ground, any kind of mustard. I like the seeds in it. Never heard of that.
Yep, that was a big thing a couple years ago. Stone ground mustard.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Like they actually got on their hands and knees and ground the mustard. Yeah, we're making this for 1 million people.
The good old Duke boys. There's a blast from the past that you can't watch anymore. Well, especially after you name your car the General Lee. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, which I don't have an issue with. Quagmire, fun fact, the Dukes of Hazzard was based on the movie Moonrunners. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you know what Moonrunners is?
Moonshine.
Moonshine.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that one where they were, the one bad guy was making them wreck and then stealing their moonshine and selling it for himself. He used a mirror out in the road to make it look like the headlights, you know, it was somebody playing chicken.
Yeah.
Is that the movie? Or is that a different one?
I don't know.
I tried to find your favorite video stream, Mike, but couldn't find it. My favorite video stream of I don't know what it was. Yeah.
Right, Zach?
No shit. 25 cents an hour, Zach, if that.
Right.
A day. Yeah, I know what video he's talking about.
I don't. Somebody want to let me in on it?
Somebody else in this room knows what video he's talking
Oh,
about.
Jesus. Here we go. What the fuck? Here we go with the guess. You can't guess it, Mike. I think it's a different movie, but it's a while since I've seen Moonrise. Oh, is it a different movie? Never heard of it. Never heard of the movie.
I seen it on like one of them Saturday afternoon matinee TV show movie, you know,
Yep. Right after Creature Double Feature.
back in the day. Bill Kennedy at the movies.
Yeah, when TV was fun. 4, 5, 7, 25, 56.
Yep.
That's it.
Channel 9 we used to get out of Canada.
So I quit the barbecue life, working at a bakery and making pizzas and sandwiches. Much improved job now. Well, there you go.
Cool.
I was in a talking about baking.
Right.
What is the name of this place? Top Donut? No. Is it? What the hell's the name of it? Anyway, I forget the name of it, but they make their own donuts. They make their own apple crisp. They make their own, all that stuff. Own.
Wow, cool.
Yeah. Dunkin's used to. There's still like one or two that do, but other than that, it's all, you know. It's like a McDonald's French fry. You know, the kind you find in between your seat.
Right.
9 months later, and it tastes the same as it did the day you bought it.
Yeah, you notice mold and stuff doesn't grow on those?
I do, J. Watt. That's hilarious.
I bet Josh remembers the Pippi Longstocking movies with England Nielsen. Pippi.
Pippi Longstocking.
Wow.
Those were the days.
The girl heroes were far and few between back in the day.
No kidding, right?
Daylight Donuts? Question mark.
My favorite donut, if it's hot, like right out of the oven.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of my favorite anyways. I call them honey dipped. A lot of people just call them glazed.
Oh,
But
sure.
I call them honey dipped donuts. Just a regular donut with glaze on it. And I'm gonna tell you something. Oh my fuck! Especially if they're hot.
The thing is, you eat one of those and felt like you didn't eat anything. You could polish off a dozen of these. I
When I
don't
was in
feel
high
full
school.
at all.
When I was in high school, when I was at the Vogue, well, Culinary's right across the courtyard. We used to buy donuts for $0.10 a piece.
Yeah.
Oh, then they take a donut. They take a donut order, and then you go over the phone and call up the culinary department. Say, hey, you know, I need this donut. This, you know what I mean? And they put the order in. They never made a mistake, and I used to get at least 7 or 8 fucking donuts a morning. I have a can of cinnamon rolls and some apples. Thinking about cutting up the cinnamon rolls, frying the apples, mix them in a bowl, cook in the oven.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it does.
He had me at fried apples.
I never had a fried apple before. I had a candy apple before.
Oh, sure.
You know, like 100 years ago, when I could bite into one. But
Zach.
Right.
But it's cinnamon. That's why I love my cinnamon roll. You can eat any time of the year. But cinnamon, that's another reason why I love my oatmeal.
Right, J. Watt.
I put the cinnamon in with the maple brown sugar, and I'm always mixing them in. You know.
Mix and mingle.
Yeah, mixing different flavors in it. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder who really, really, really just eats one package of that stuff.
Not me.
That's big.
Maybe a 5-year-old.
Right.
And two's cutting it. Two's like, if I make it thick,
Right.
it'll tie me over for about 3 hours. You know what I mean? So in a pinch, it can help you. It can help me, you know. But
All right, there's a guy talking my language right there, Zach.
how do you feel about cream of wheat? I'll give it to you in one gesture, Zach. You ready?
Does it remind you of grits?
No, you know what it reminds me of?
Same texture.
It reminds me of cream of corn, and I can't stand cream corn either.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can't. I don't know why. I don't know why it is.
I don't know why. I love cream. I'll take cream of wheat over oatmeal.
Yeah, me
I
too.
gotta love me. I love oatmeal.
Piping hot, and you have to dump a little milk in it to cool it off. And
No,
make
I
it
don't even do that.
soupy and watery.
I
Nope.
like
No
it with milk
lumps.
in there.
Nope. I like it like you make it. You can make a baseball out of it and fucking hurt somebody in the forehead if you hit
Oh
it.
no.
Cream of wheat will kill you if you leave lumps in it, because
I
they're like,
love it.
you get a little lump and you bite it and it's dry on the inside and uncooked.
I love hominy. That's good, Zach.
Wrong house, Jay Watt.
What the hell is harmony?
It's
Hominy
corn that's been put in, I think, lye, and it gets all puffy, kind of like corn nuts,
Really?
but it's soft like corn.
Yeah, and if they grind it up, it's then called grits.
Yes.
How many is grits in the raw?
Yep. After they, chopped it up.
I never understood the lye part. Why lie?
I know. Yeah. Trying to kill us
I
again.
would like to know the history of that. I mean, this is what it sets my mind, because this is all comes from back in slavery days. A lot of
Exactly.
the food. And I'm thinking they had their stow of corn for the winter and somebody tried to poison it with lye or something. I don't know. Why would you soak perfectly good corn in lye?
Exactly.
Other maybe than to preserve
Right.
Jay, what?
Oh my God. She's falling and she can't get up.
Can't get out.
I'm coming, Mrs. Fletcher.
This is pleasure.
So that will be my stay up all night chore, looking up where hominy came from.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, you too. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Who should I put in charge? Tish, you're in charge.
Cool. You always like to play with firearms and porn.
Yeah, no midget porn.
No midget porn. That's racist.
That's okay. We just look up Pelosi. We got plenty.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, I'll be right back.
All right. That sounds good, Gear. Corn fried in butter with some parsley, garlic, and onion powder.
Yep. Works for me. Oh, Lord have mercy. That sounds like a weekend scrub out the intestines fest.
Gear. It's hilarious. Gross, but hilarious.
Right on, Jack. Love me some biscuits and gravy. I remember the first time I ever had it. I must have had like 4 plates full.
Oh, yeah.
This lady just kept filling my plate. It was who was it? Oh, it was my dad was working for a fella, and his wife used to cook him breakfast in the morning. When I went to work with him, and it started raining, so we got to eat a big breakfast before work, and that was the first time I had biscuits and sausage gravy, and oh my God, did I hurt myself on it.
My mom makes really good sausage and biscuit gravy. I mean, sausage gravy on biscuits. You know what I mean. Jay, what?
Tongue tied.
Yep. Just ask Dish. Apologize for the outburst.
But he doesn't beg his pardon.
No.
Yeah, that'd have you singing in the John.
Corn and Taco Bell. That's just not good, Gear.
I don't know why a machine gun keeps popping into my head.
Corn's coming out.
And if you're out in the woods, you could technically be called a deer feeder.
DNR writes you a ticket.
Oh my God, would that be great?
It would be hilarious.
DNR standing in the pile writing you a ticket, and you're like, sure, sure.
Yeah.
That's not a feed pile. My buddy Gear came to visit me in my deer stand. What?
Oh man.
Yeah, right on. Right on, Jay Watt. Shorty's Big Adventure and Under the Rainbow. I know of Under the Rainbow. I've heard about it. Midget porn.
Oh, okay.
I mean, little people porn.
Little people porn.
Vertically challenged people.
Gear unsubbed a bunch of channels last night.
Gear, a lot of people left YouTube when they, and I hate to say it, but a lot of people left YouTube when they took the money away.
Oh,
Just saying.
yeah.
I can be a homesteader and YouTube will pay my bills.
There's so many rules and stuff now, too. It's just ridiculous.
I know. I'll probably never monetize.
Right. I'm monetized, but I never do my videos that way, so I might as well not be. I know I hate sitting through commercials on people's videos, so I'm sure they don't like it on mine either.
They put them on whether you're monetized or not. I got a bunch of commercials on some of my videos, and I was monetized for like 30 seconds one time.
Okay.
When I first started, back when it was easy.
Yeah.
And I seen the list of rules and the shit you can and can't do, and I'm like, screw that.
Yeah.
So I took it right off. Yeah, with some people. You know, there's nothing wrong with making a buck, but it's all in how you represent yourself, you know. Oh, I just do these, you know, to help people out and blah, blah, blah. And the money goes away and they go, poof. Damn, dear, you're rolling in it.
That must have been before you had to make $100 before they'd pay out.
Yeah. Shit, you had to hire a manager, an accountant, all kinds of shit for that kind of thing.
Right?
Yeah, those are funky grapes.
Huh?
Those grapes are funky. A friend of mine gave us some grapes. They're little black grapes.
Mm-hmm.
She says they taste like grapes did when you were a kid, and they did. They were really good. But when you hit one that was overripe, it was like a mouthful of muck in your mouth.
Yeah.
Like, you had to hurry up and swallow it real quick.
Blueberry.
Oh, those are blueberries. I thought they were grapes.
Blueberry buckle.
Yeah, they're pretty huge.
We need to get some more.
You wait till we pick them off the plant up north and eat them straight off the plant. You'll never eat one of those again.
Or then we're gonna have to get a bigger freezer. I'll freeze them.
Yeah, if you can pick enough to freeze, I'll buy you a freezer. Blueberry picking's a ball.
Ohio's in and Mikey. Oh, there's Mikey.
Ohio's in and kicked Mikey out. And we were being monitored, Dish. Did we do okay, Mike?
Do okay with what?
You're monitoring us.
I don't know. No, I always put people in first before I come here. No, I was upstairs getting food. And Camera Girl just told me a story. So my son's away. And apparently the poor kid, my wife would buy cold cuts because he really doesn't eat cold cuts. But because when I was home, she just bought cold, and I'd eat it for lunch. Or whenever. Anywho, apparently boy felt like cold cuts. And apparently there was some kind of cold cut that I didn't get to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know how cold cuts get a little sweaty when they go bad.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, before he left, he was hungry.
Uh-oh.
So he went to get a sandwich, paid no attention, puts on a sandwich. He's eating the sandwich. And my oldest daughter says, what are you eating? Why? Is that good? Why? I can smell it from here.
Oh,
Oh my God.
That's bad.
And he goes, oh, I thought I was supposed to smell. But Dad got that stuff that smells. I got liverwurst one day for lunch.
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah.
And I gave him a piece. And liverwurst does have an odor. So he goes, I thought it was like that stuff Dad gave me.
Oh, no. Poor kid.
So she says, spit it out.
Have a good one, Zach.
A lot of people quit their jobs to do YouTube, and the ad apocalypse hit the screen. Yeah.
Start the doorbell. Who's at the door?
Welcome back, Ohio.
I'm still waiting
I
for the day.
took a little nap waiting to get in.
Uh-oh.
So anyhow, the poor kid's sitting on the shitter.
No, he didn't get sick, which is amazing.
Spit it out.
Oh yeah, she's like a little mother. And she's always up his ass too. And I'm like, hey, sister, not mother. Sister, not mother. Leave him alone.
Jay, what?
I pretty much let the kid do what he wants to do. I mean, what you know what I'm saying? With everything he's going through, I don't say no to him. Hell, my rake is 18 inches wide. Don't take long to rake up a bunch.
Wow.
Were we talking about raking leaves or something?
He's bragging. No, I'm just kidding. Blueberries.
Oh, I love blueberries.
I didn't know they made rakes that wide. I thought they just little hand jobbies. No, Susie bought a big container of store-bought blueberries. I said, you wait till we're up north and we hit the blueberry season. You eat one off the vine, you'll never eat one of them store-bought ones again.
Blueberries are nice. I love that. See, now, I'll eat a blueberry pie. I'll eat blueberry donuts, but they had this drink with blueberry in it, and I'm like, no. I don't know what it was. I don't know why.
My favorite's just like the fall Concord grapes. Oh my God. We used to have a grapevine back in the tree line behind our house.
Mm-hmm.
Every fall we'd go back there and just sit and eat them fucking things till we got sick. And then we have the shits for like 3 days.
Different colors.
I bought some at the we went to the farm market. We got like a really really nice family farm market here. They specialize in sweet corn, and they are known for their sweet corn. They got the best sweet corn on the cob, and they got the pumpkin patch, and they got all this going on, and the apples and everything. And we went over there for like the little fall thing, me and the wife. And she's like, "Oh, they got your fall grapes." I'm like, "Yes." So I bought like 4 pounds of fucking grapes, big old thing of grapes, and then I bought a gallon of apple cider that they make there. It was delicious. And within like 2 days, I ate 4 pounds of grapes and a gallon of apple cider. So
You have a shithole scent.
I could have went the next day and took a colonoscopy. Let me tell you.
Just saying.
Jay Watt says, I bet Dish used to eat pomegranates off the tree.
Never off the tree, but I do like pomegranate.
Do you really? I can't stand pomegranate.
I don't think I've ever had one, so I can't really.
They'll get on your nerves if you don't like picking.
I don't think I can't say that I've had one, so I don't know
Yep.
if I like it. You know what I miss is grape. I used to eat a grapefruit sometimes in the morning. Cut it in
I
half.
can't stand grapefruit either. Oh.
Cut it in half, right?
Yeah.
Get yourself a poon
A spoon.
and get yourself a little, sugar bowl. You just
Yeah, I got to eat sugar on my grapefruit.
Maybe that's why I never liked it, because I never tried it with sugar. So that must be the secret.
It takes that bitter aftertaste.
Do you know if you put sugar on cucumber, it tastes almost like a watermelon?
Ooh,
Huh.
I
Fuck
have
yeah, it does.
cucumber in the fridge.
I'm telling you, dude. Get you some slice it up, sprinkle some sugar on both sides, and it tastes almost like a watermelon. You're going to go do it right now, aren't you?
I don't know about slices, but I will give one slice a try because it's kind of weird in my head. That's funny because if you put salt on a watermelon, it kind of tastes like cucumber.
I like salt on my watermelon. A lot of people, my wife makes fun of me, and I put like salt on a Granny apple too, or Granny Smith apple.
Yeah, salt on watermelon. It is awesome.
Yeah, it gives a different. It almost makes it sweeter, if you ask me.
Yep.
Oh. Mikey, make sure to wipe the pomegranate juices on your shirt. Oh, why is it one of those fruits where it's just going to be right out of my mouth?
Now, it looks like an orange, but when you open it, all the fruit is like these little pebbles of goodness. It's weird.
Really?
So how you supposed to just scoop them out and break them and shit, or you just pick them out individual?
What is it, like the size of an avocado?
Yeah.
They're bigger. About the size of a grapefruit usually, I think, aren't they?
Oh, really?
They can get pretty big, yeah.
I remember when I was at the Haymarket, Haymarkets where in Boston, where we, families for years have been selling fruits, veggies, fish, all that bullshit. You know what I mean? And we had a mango fight one day.
I hate mango too. Damn. I don't know.
We were throwing mangoes at each other, hitting them. Oh my god, it was the funniest fucking thing. I'm surprised it bought health.
Stringy and mangoes. Although I gotta say, dried mango is very good.
I just tried some Goya mango juice. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the Mexican brand.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was too. Anyways, and it was actually the mango. It wasn't that bad. The juice will stain whatever it gets on.
Oh, Jay, don't tell him that.
Thank you, Jay Watt. I'll wear an apron.
When I was a kid, man, we had these peach trees behind our house, and
an old T-shirt.
It took a long time before we had peaches that were worth eating because they weren't like cross pollinating or anything. You know what I mean? It was just like they look good and they look delicious, big old fat red peach. Like the orange.
Yeah, but they get too soft, and it's
but then you'd bite into them, and it was just like, spit it out. Like, what the hell is that? It was just like so bland. And then 1 year they were just delicious, and after that 1 year, I don't know if they became like matured trees or something. I don't know what to call it. Maybe maybe Gear knows what I'm trying to explain. That
I shot my brother with a fucking pit from a fucking peach.
Ouch.
With a slingshot right in the fucking head.
Oh.
I paid for it. I think he threw a hockey stick at me and fucking hit me square in the fucking forehead with it.
My daughter got me to eat a star fruit one time, and that was the weirdest. It like had no flavor.
Yeah.
Star fruit. I
Like
like
I
star
was eating
fruit.
nothing.
It's almost like a kiwi.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm not a
with
kiwi.
no
Yet.
flavor.
I'm not a kiwi yet. I do like strawberries.
Kiwi to me tastes like a strawberry banana. You know what I mean?
I do like strawberries.
Bananas.
Kiwis are great if you get a good ripe one.
I like bananas, banana bread.
We got a bunch of the strawberries growing beside our house, and it's where our neighbor grew them, and then like the chipmunks and shit ate them all and went shit everywhere, all over the place. So they grow all over the place. So, but they're the small little strawberries, like real strawberries, not the ones at the stores aren't real strawberries. Those are like,
You mean the ones that are
No,
the
strawberries
size
are
of
not
your fist?
supposed to be as big as an apple.
right? That's a genetically made strawberry. Yeah.
Oh, Gia, what is wrong with you?
Right.
Oh, potted meat and kiwi for dessert.
Which would you eat first, though? The kiwi over the potted meat?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not even a kiwi guy, but I'd eat the kiwi.
I know, right?
Speaking of slingshots, Dish still needs to make a video about a Quagmire / Mikey mug. Don't be getting Dish in any trouble.
Dish wouldn't get in no trouble.
See if I got my tablet balanced. Yeah, guess where I'm at? I'm in my damn car, guys, because
Oh, no.
Damn it.
Well, you knew he was in his car. You can tell.
see,
Well,
here I am. But the little flip back thing on the back of it hooks perfectly on the steering wheel, so it can sit right there.
I did it in my car over the summer just so I can smoke.
Turn on your dome light and run down your battery. We could actually see you.
On Stevie's car. Gia, don't forget the mayo on the pot of meat. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't deal with the dumb like that. This damn car has too much new shit. I don't know what I'm doing.
Now,
Next thing you know, I'll push the wrong button and get thrown out the damn roof. Like probably has an ejection seat in it. I don't know about it.
Mike, did you try that potted meat sandwich with a little bit of that Gouda mustard on it?
Steven, I have a video eating potted meat with fucking Tabasco, and it tasted like cat food.
With Tabasco.
And I would never, in a million years, ever put another fucking sliver of potted meat in my fucking mouth ever again.
Kryptonite.
Here's a video Mikey doesn't want you to see. That's got to be me and the potted meat.
Yep, it is.
There you go. That was disgusting. Oh my God, it was horrific.
What was it? Just like potted meat on white bread?
Powdered meat on white bread with Tabasco. What do you add to? Listen, you're not going to add anything to potted meat to make it taste good. I don't give a rat's fuck who you
I
are.
don't know. When I was a kid, I used to like it. I used to like potted meat.
You'll like it once in a blue moon on a cracker.
Well,
good old saltine.
Never going to happen. You start dropping hundreds, I might think about it.
Hundreds. Start dropping hundreds.
I might think about it. I didn't say I'd do it. I might think about it.
That's my survival food, Mikey. I got a whole closet full of potted meat.
I'm good. You know what? If that's the case, just give me a gun. I'll put it right to my head right now.
Got those two.
Potted meat. What's the one with the deviled ham? Remember, it's got the little devil on it, the little red devil.
Ham salad.
Deviled ham and some sardines. We're all set, man.
Wait a minute. Now, see, now you're speaking my language.
Now, see, that's what kills me. You will fucking eat a sardine, but you won't eat potted meat.
I love sardines.
Jesus Christ.
I love sardines. Mackerel, sardines.
Sardines in oil or mustard?
I prefer it in oil.
Okay.
Although I've had them with mustard, it depends upon the brand that you get with the mustard. For me, anyways.
Gear's a mustard guy.
See,
But
what I don't
I
do is
do add my own mustard to it, and usually it's Gouldens.
I pull the top back and I emptied the sardines in a bowl, and then I rinse out the metal tin really good and get all the junk and stuff out of it. Make sure it's really clean.
The quarter oil
And then,
is in there.
then I use that lid and I scrape the sardines out of the bowl into the trash and I eat the fucking tin. It's so much better that way.
That's gourmet shit right
Yeah,
there.
I don't. Yeah, dish gear. I don't even use sardines with saltines.
What about spam?
I
Like,
open up
you
a
ever eat
can.
spam?
I love spam.
How can you love spam and not like potted meat? It's the same fucking thing. It's
No,
just
it's
one
not.
has
No,
a nasty gel in it.
No, it's not. I open up the can of sardines. I'll empty out the fucking quarter oil. I put it on 2 slices of bread. That's a sandwich.
Oh, there you go.
Gouldens mustard.
You don't clean the little pieces of guts out?
I open the can. I squeeze the juice. I put it on the bread down the hatch.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And then breathe on as many people as you can.
Oh, I don't even care.
Oh.
Don't even care. Like my wife, like I'll be sitting there watching a football game. I'll go in the fridge, and there'll be like 4 cloves of garlic in there. I'll be like, you know. And she's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, I don't know. If I want something to eat, I just go eat it.
Dude,
she goes, real well. I'm not talking to you. I'm not kissing you. I'm not. You don't do a lot of things anyway. You know.
Right.
One of the funniest things. My mom and stepdad went to Mexico years and years ago, and my mom does not do seafood. Does not do it. You know.
Really.
Does not do it.
My favorite food.
And so when they came back, we went to visit them, like see how their trip was. You know, get our fucking T-shirts or whatever, Mexican blanket, whatever they bought us, you know. And I was like, how was your trip? You know, my mom's like, it was great, blah, blah, blah. And my stepdad goes, tell him what you ate. And she's like, what? He's like, tell him what you ate while you were there. And I was like, do you eat fish? And she goes, oh, God, no. But she goes, have you ever had Mexican onions? And I'm like, no. She's like, oh my God, these are the best. They're like deep fried Mexican onions. And they serve them with like this sauce. And oh, it's so good. And he's cracking up. He's laughing. And he's trying to hold it in. I'm like, oh, this fucker, what did she eat? I'm like, what are Mexican onions? You know, she's like, I don't know. And then I looked at him and I said, what are Mexican onions? He goes, I don't know. Calamare or something, he said, but they're Mexican onions, right? And he just laughs. And I'm like, calamare. I was like, do you know what calamari is, Mom? And she's like, what? They're like onions, Mexican onions, right? And I'm like, I said, no, you just ate squid.
Calamari.
I don't care what it was. It was good. So now she will eat calamari.
That's funny.
Mexican onions, man. I was like, what the hell?
That's a good one.
That's funny.
Do you like corned beef hash?
Dish.
Mikey?
Ask Mikey if he eats
Yeah.
corned beef hash. That's the shit you put with your eggs, ain't it?
I don't know. It's in a can.
The background noise is not me. The diner is at Steve's house. I think.
Is that what you? Don't you put that in the? It's wicked salty as a bitch too, isn't it? And then you put it in the frying pan. You heat it up a little bit. With your eggs.
It's corned beef hash and potatoes, isn't it?
Yeah, and you put it on.
Corned beef and potatoes. Yeah, I love corned beef.
You put your eggs right over it.
Yep.
I think about it. It's got a weird texture to it.
Dog food, like.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly.
It's basically hash browns with alligator.
Dish don't trust the little potato squares because they're too perfect.
He remembers.
Yeah.
Perfect little quarter-inch.
Jay
It
Watt,
ain't
he's in his car, brother.
What I find weird about canned corned beef hash, whatever brand, is you just about got to burn it to get brown a little bit.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's probably Libby's. Libby's is about the only one that makes canned stuff. Libby's corned beef.
No,
My
Armor,
dad,
Different ones here.
Armor makes it.
Yeah,
oh, Armor, yeah, that's the one. My dad. Libby's is the sausage gravy. My dad. Oh my
If
God.
you
let me
had
tell you.
Libby's on your table.
He's 82 years old, and
Remember that
you know
one?
he calls me multiple times a day, and I get the same story. So you know how people are when they get older like that. But a couple years ago, his thing was the Libby's sausage gravy. Like now he talks about this guy that said he owed him $37 and was coming to get it, and he told him he's going to blow his head off. I've heard that story 1,000 times in the past 2 months. But a couple years ago, it was have you ever had that Libby's sausage gravy in a can?
Yeah.
It's pretty good for it coming out of a can. I heat me up some biscuits and heat up some of that in the microwave, and it's good sausage gravy and biscuits.
Right.
And then like 20 minutes later, he'll look at you and go, "You ever had that Libby's sausage gravy? It comes in a can. I heat me up a few biscuits." Yeah, that's my life with my dad, man. I mean, I love him, but it's the same thing over and like he'll get stuck on one thing. Have I ever told you
Sounds
went out to
some excitement in his life.
we went out to eat. We took him out to eat, right? And while we were at this restaurant, we were leaving, and they had like a bunch of seats out on the porch and rocking chairs and stuff. It's a family-owned restaurant. Reminds you of a Cracker Barrel knockoff, basically. But so, and we're sitting there, and you know, my wife was smoking a cigarette before we got back in the car and everything. And this guy walks up and he goes, "Hey, old man." And my dad's like, "Hey," you know, and they're like, "What have you been into?" Well, turns out it was his cousin that he hasn't seen like in 20 years, right? And they're like, blah, blah, blah. They're talking, and my dad's like, "You never did have any kids, did you?" And the guy, and I tell you what, I don't even know this guy. I've never met him in my life, but he's, you know, I'm a relationship to him. And my dad said, "You never did have any kids, did you?" And that guy was like, "Nope, but I got these chainsaws that people keep dropping off at my house, and I tinker with them and fix them, get them running, and they're just there, and they never come back and get them." And well, did you know that such and such died? Yeah, and you know what's his name? He was killed. They sent his wife to prison for killing him. Really? You never did have any kids, did you? No, but I got these chainsaws, and it kept. And the look on my fucking kid's face was like, "What world are we in?" I was like, "Are we being punked right now? Or are we in the Twilight Zone?" And it went on. It went on for a half an hour, and I swear to God, "You never did have any kids, did you?" No, but I got these chainsaws. Happened like 30 fucking times in this conversation.
Oh my God.
What the hell is going on here? I'm like, I'm waiting for like the Candy Camera guy to come out and be like, "Yeah, you're on Candy Camera, you know, or you've been punked or something." It's like, what the fuck? Who is this guy and these chainsaws? And why does my dad keep asking him about having any kids if he knows he didn't have any kids? It was crazy.
Sound like Groundhog Day.
Yeah, and anytime my sons are like around or whatever, my oldest son would just look at my dad, you know, and be like, "You know anybody that's got any chainsaws?" And he's like, "No, I don't think so." You know, it's like, really? You sure you don't know anybody that has any chainsaws? I'm like, quit picking on the elderly, man. It's not fun. I mean, it is, but you're going to hell for it, you know? It's my wife's favorite time of year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Spending money time of year.
She is in a great mood just every day
$3.19.
because she loves No Shave November.
Wow.
She looked at me the other day.
Libby's-
She didn't realize it's been like 3 weeks, and she just kind of staring at me. She goes, "Ah, shit!" And I was like, "What?" She goes, "You guys are doing No Shave November at work again, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Yep."
Thanks, Jay Watt. Apparently, Libby's is the only one that actually has corned beef in it.
Oh, great.
Oh, really?
What dish been eating
In the corned beef hash? That link that Jay Watt put in the thing, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that video.
Or just tell us, what is it? What's in it?
It has Hormel. It has the different manufacturers.
Oh, yeah.
It
What's
has
Hormel
Armour.
use if they're not using corned beef?
I don't know. It's at the very end of the video. It'll show you.
It's probably just beef parts and salt.
Well, it's loaded with a fucking half a can of salt.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a good thing about corned beef. That's why you don't eat it, 4 weeks out of the month.
Right.
A couple times a year, call it good. Blood pressure, about the time your blood pressure goes back down, you can have another helping.
We usually only eat corned beef on St. Patrick's Day.
Right.
I have corned beef and cabbage with some shit. What's that called? I always make it the Coltrane. Oh, it is. It's just like fried cabbage mixed in with mashed potatoes. It's really good. It's a filler. Here, I'll find out.
Listen, the only thing that go in my potatoes is corn, hamburg. So whatever vegetable I have on my plate, I might go like this, whoosh, whoosh, throw it all together.
Yeah.
Right. But other than that, as much as I love garlic, I don't like the garlic mash. But no.
Oh, really?
It's called Colcannon. Colcannon, and it's usually mashed potatoes and cabbage with bacon.
Do you boil and mash the that round stuff? Cabbage? Is that mashed too?
No, it's just mixed in.
So you got like your
I don't boil it. I don't boil it. I fry it. I cut it up small chunks and fry it, and do fried cabbage, and then I use I make the bacon first, and get the bacon grease, and then I use the bacon grease for the cabbage, and I fry the cabbage, and then I pour the bacon and cabbage in the mashed potatoes and stir it all together.
Gotcha.
It's 3 ingredients that's kind of poor people, peasants eat, that you could make a lot of it and keep your belly full on a cold day.
Yeah. Comfort food.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like me some cooked cabbage with butter and salt. Man, it's so good. I leave mine a little crunchy.
It's
sweet.
Speaking of cabbage and all that, I got a question for you. When one is hot tenting, why would you cook cabbage, chili, and then go soup in a tent?
Beans.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Bad idea.
Cabbage. I love cabbage. I do.
Tonight's dinner is fried cabbage with a side of Brussels sprouts, some asparagus, and a bowl of chili.
Vinegar on it, though. I like putting a little bit of vinegar on my cabbage. Fuck that arm is sore.
That sucks. It's from all that casting and fishing you've been doing. That's it.
It's all from the fucking condensers I've been lifting, and I'm not supposed to. But they won't let me drive the forklift. I goes to it, drive one every night of the week. He goes, I says, all right, whatever. So I got tired of waiting. I was pulling a customer order, and they were right above my head, and I'm like, that's a little heavy. And I'm like, I think I can do it.
Right.
Then I found out the fucking thing's like $250, and I'm already below it, you know. And I'm like, shit.
Too late now.
Mikey, you ever had the famous Pittsburgh Primanti sandwich? Has corned beef, cheese, French fries, tomato, and coleslaw. I can honestly say no, Jay White. I've never had that.
Corned beef, cheese, and French fries sounds awesome. Actually, coleslaw too, if it's sweet. I got
I like a good
chicken
coleslaw. As long as I can't suck it through my straw or something, you know what I mean?
Oh, right.
What, coleslaw?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be dry. Not dry, but just enough wet to make it stick on your fork.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't want a soup in the bottom of my bowl or on my plate when I'm done eating my coleslaw.
I don't know. I like some coleslaw. I don't know. Like it. Most of the people I know, like down in West Virginia and stuff, they make it, and it's sweet and it's really good. And then up here in Northeast Ohio, everyone's coleslaw is like, it's not sweet slaw. It's a different type of slaw, but it's good. Like my wife makes a slaw that it's got like almost like Italian dressing or something in it. And man, is it so good when you just put a little bit of that on top of a bratwurst? You know,
Right.
up here we got that Eastern European block of people that all live in this area, and the food that they cook all has that same type of taste to it. It's good. Sorry, like, there's no other way to explain it, but it's just like
Right.
you got
And I
brats
bet-
and you got Polish sausage, Slovenian sausage, and German potato salad, and pierogies. Oh my God, I never had a pierogi until I met my wife, and now I'm like, those are the best things ever. I didn't know what a pierogi was.
I've always wanted to try one.
Couple of times I've had it, they were pretty blando.
Oh no, my wife makes them with like the cheese and the potato, and then she like fries them in a pan with some onions, and then you put a big old dollop of sour cream on top of them.
Sounds a lot better than what I had.
Yeah. I just ate a big ass plate of mashed potatoes and chicken and dumplings, and here I am talking about other food like I'm still hungry or something.
Shocker, you being hungry. He carries a titanium straw with him.
It's the whole beard thing going. You're like eating like a mountain man now.
Yeah.
I might have to go for a milkshake tomorrow there, Jay. What? Now that you mention it. But this is where everybody's going to hate my guts. Because...
Pineapple?
Yeah.
Really?
No, I got to get up at 6:45.
Oh, so you're gonna cut the chat off.
I gotta work 4 hours tomorrow, so
yeah.
Well, I don't know if I call it work, but I gotta be there for 4 hours.
Nobody hates anybody for going to work and doing family shit.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
I'll be there at 7, so
it's damn near 12:30, and you usually go to 1. What's it happen? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so we're gonna get that. Steve, you doing a chat tomorrow night?
That's the plan, man.
That's the plan.
All right, listen, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Head over to Stevie's chat. Stevie's Woodworking and Homesteading is the channel name. For those who are listening, not watching, tomorrow night around 10-ish. Stevie will do his chat. For those that were here, thank you very much for coming in. Check out Stevie's chat tomorrow night, and we'll. I know it's early here, but
Tell you what.
I gotta go, and I gotta go take some medicine for the shoulder because my fucking shoulder is killing me.
Right on.
You know, so
A little bit of heroin. Just a
no, I take no, yeah, fentanyl. I take when I got hurt with the leg, they gave me naproxen, and I never used it because of the infection was killing it. You know, it was making my, the naproxen wasn't working. And then when I broke the elbow, hurt the shoulder, it took the shoulder pain away.
Naproxen's good for swelling too.
So yeah, so I've been
inflammation.
I've been chewing on them. It's 500 milligrams, but I'm only supposed to take it once every 12 hours. So I'm going to take my 308 for a short walk in the woods tomorrow.
awesome.
Are you picking on me, or are you just being a dink?
Wait a minute, two of those things are bad.
Well, I just try to.
That's not a good choice.
Well, you know how people say I walk in the woods with a gun. I don't really go hunting. I thought he was being like I thought he was trying to do a funny.
Right.
Mike, did I tell you that I bought a break barrel pellet gun?
Yes, you did, I believe.
Okay.
All right,
Shut the damn thing yet.
I think did you tell me about that, or was it?
I don't know. I've been keeping a secret from my wife, so I didn't know if I told anybody else.
All right, you guys, we're out of here. We'll see you tomorrow night on Stevie's Chat. Good night, everybody.
Peace.